It's always interesting to see a developer step outside of their comfort zone and create a game that differs from their usual offerings. It can result in interesting new interpretations of how a game in a specific genre should be created, usually coming from a place of genuine passion when a developer comes up with a cool idea that could work for a specific genre and really wants to make it a reality. Sometimes you'll get something inspired but awkwardly executed, but at other times you'll get something surprisingly great, like
Shadow the fucking Hedgehog.
It's interesting to think about the fact
Sonic Team.
actually make a ton of games in a ton of different genres. They're just all included in a single package known as
Sonic.
A third-person shooter is a premise that could have ended up flatlining in the hands of another developer. But thankfully, the game retains the sense of personality that these developers are known for. The game has a really great setting and its characters are very likable, and because of that, you care more about its mechanics and the events of its story. It feels like a bunch of people got together and really wanted to make a game with the feeling of a fun western action movie but set in a anime setting.
I like Shadow the fucking Hedgehog.
He's a psycho who gunned down a bunch of gang members in a nightclub after they were released on a technicality, and I guess that's what they're going for. He's supposed to be cool because of how unengaged he is, which is why I'm impressed that it turned out so well. He's faster than you, his attacks are all incredibly powerful, and he can take anything you can throw at him without breaking a sweat. If that wasn't enough to deal with, he can also whip out his custom-made rocket launcher whenever he wants and start devastating you with ease. They really nailed the look of
Shadow the fucking Hedgehog.
Combine that with his wide eye, and you have one vicious-looking monster whose face just screams, "I want you dead."
Shadow the fucking Hedgehog.
Was meant to appeal to people in their late teens, so someone my age or a bit younger. And I think that's reasonable considering how much murder there was in the game. The game has multiple endings, meaning that if you want all of them, you'll need to replay its second half 4 times total. This is gonna turn a lot of people off, but those who stick with it and get hooked by the story and characters will be more than willing to give it another run through just to learn more. On your subsequent playthroughs, you'll also get more insight into the bosses you've been fighting, which again adds to the gray sense of morality the game has. I made sure to get all of the endings and I'd say it was worth it. If you give it a chance, you'll be rewarded with a worthwhile experience, and you shouldn't miss out on them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.